Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe. I am your host, Jordy, and today I am joined with
John. How's it going, everybody?
Hopefully you guys had a great 4th of July weekend. We are back and ready to kickstart Season 12 off with you guys, and so we're going to be streaming to you live all day long on all those brand new Pilot TVs, your Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and even Twitch. Both of our channel names are MegaSota for you guys.
Definitely some awesome stuff, but as you guys know, we have been sending out a lot of new Pilot TVs to a lot of new locations, and those locations include JJ's Bowl, the Dugout and Grill in Bethel, Patriot Lanes, Heartbreakers Bar and Grill, CY's Bar and Grill, River City Extreme, and Hugo's Bowling Center.
Oh yeah, some exciting stuff. So definitely go check out those locations that got those brand new Shine Pilot TVs just a few weeks ago. And we had a lot of reasons for you guys to be sticking around and playing Pilot games, as we have a ton of jackpots on our watch list today. And we get kickstarted off with that Twins Bingo. It's already grown over $2,699. You can take that home in those 52 balls or less in those 10 games from 12 to 1.
Awesome stuff. Of course, right afterwards from 1 to 4 p.m., we got the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent cards, and we got a couple prizes that look really good. Starting off with that minor jackpot. It's starting off the day fresh, but of course it's at 52 balls or less to start, and then once it reaches $50, it will click up to 56 balls or less to win. Finally, once it gets to $100, it will get to 60 balls, and then once it gets to $150 or more, it will cap off at 64 balls or less to win. But of course, right after that minor jackpot, we got the major jackpot on the line too. It's at $5,373 and 52 balls or less to win.
Seems like a pretty great prize. That's going to be going from 1 to 4 for you guys. But right at 4 o'clock, that's when we jump into our happy hour show, and we get to play the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter. And we also have that minor, as well as I think that might be the major on this line as well. We have that minor starting out the day clean slate, 52 balls or less, but just like the 25-cent card edition, it just needs to increase. This time it's a $100 increment. So once it gets to 100, it goes to 56, 200, 60, and then at $300, it caps off at a 64 ball count, while that cash will continue to grow until it gets in your pocket. We also have that major on the line today to look at as well, $24,340, 43 balls or less. That's better odds than Twins Bingo. You guys definitely want to be coming out for our happy hour show tonight.
Yeah, 100%. So definitely come on out for that. But right afterwards, from 6 to 6:40, and then from about 8:30 to 10, we got some Skull Bingo, the $1 cards. And on that coverall jackpot, that's what we're highlighting. It's at $69,450 in 50 balls or less to win.
I can't believe it hasn't gone out yet. You guys definitely want to be coming out for that Skull Bingo, as it will have our first interruption of MegaSota game night tonight, the first game night of this season 12. Super exciting to see, but we did end up having 15 jackpots go out over this past weekend. It's incredible to see, and getting Friday started off right. We had Chuck 2931 over at VFW Fergus Falls taking home $633.
Awesome stuff. And there was Tracy F over at Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl taking home $665.
Nicely done. Next up, we had Lucky over at Castaway Cushion taking away $698.
There was Flailbot 7 over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards taking away $629. Awesome stuff.
Oh yeah, and then that final jackpot on Friday went out to Conehead over at Maple Liquor Store, taking home $635.
Ooh, and yeah, the action did not stop going into Saturday, because we had 4 more jackpots being won. Starting it off, it was Why Not Me over at Beatles Bar and Grill, taking away $642.
Nicely done. Next up, we had JJNC over at Stanley's, taking away $617.
Then we had Slappy also on Saturday over at American Legion Fridley, taking home $3,773. Definitely a really good jackpot.
Oh, absolutely. Then finishing off Saturday, we had Jen SSB GC over at the Spring Lake Golf Course, taking home $610.
Awesome stuff. And then starting off Sunday, we had Petunia over at Westwood Marina winning $615.
Nicely done. Then we had M. Dairy over at Beaver Bottom Saloon, taking home $608.
Cool stuff. Then we had Luther over at Sunset Cove Resort winning $1,782.
Nicely done. And then we had G-Force over at Bourbon Room Cross Lake, taking home $767.
Then ending off Sunday, we had Joni over at the Poorhouse of Clark's winning $760. $68. Definitely some awesome stuff for Sunday.
Oh, yeah. And then our final jackpot we gave out over this past weekend actually went out just yesterday, and it went out to Viddy over at Municipal Liquor Store Akeley, who got to take home $633.
Awesome stuff. But definitely a big congrats to Slappy for winning the biggest jackpot over that weekend.
Oh, yeah. Some great prizes went out. And if you want to take home a great prize, there's a lot of opportunities to do so with Pilot Games. Our latest e-tab that we've released is a great chance as well, and it's called Later Gator. You can even check out that Gator Bait bonus round where you set the bait out, wait for the biggest gator, and get to take home the biggest prize.
Awesome stuff. But pay attention if you're in Cottage Grove, Minnesota, because we are throwing some weather facts at you guys really quick for today. It's going to be mostly cloudy for the day, with a stray shower or even thunderstorm being possible. The high is going to be 89 degrees Fahrenheit, with the winds being light and variable.
Yeah, it should be going into a pretty warm night tonight, as well as that low is only looking to be about 68 degrees. Okay. It is going to be partly cloudy with some more clouds overnight. Maybe a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible as well, so definitely be in the looking out about that. That humidity is going to be high today. During the day, it is going to be about a 69%, and into the nighttime, it's going to continue to raise to about a 73% chance of humidity.
Awesome stuff. So definitely have a nice day, guys, because it seems like it will be pretty nice out. But of course, throughout the day, we have some bingo going on. Starting it off is Twins Bingo, the 25-cent cards, running from 12 to 1 like they do every single day. During that time, you can get 10 games, which means 10 chances at that $2,699 jackpot, which is available in 52 balls or less to win, as it always is.
Absolutely. But we do have our final top 10s from all of our standings from season 11. So we're going to run through those for you guys real quick so you guys can know how they ended off last season and what we can potentially expect from this season.
100%. Starting it off, it was 10th place Brizo over at the Atomic Star Tavern, 124,000 points. Nice job, Brizo. 9th place was SNS over Route 47 Pub and Grub. 7th place, Bobo and Yo-Yo ended up being tied up. Bobo playing at Corner Bar in Goodhue and Yo-Yo at Red Goat. 6th place was GTZ over at the Midi. 5th place, it was Lucky Tim over at Whitefront Saloon. 4th place, getting into the 200,000 point club. That was a pretty good achievement for the Twiking Zone. It was 4th place, Nan over at Corky's Bar in South Haven. 3rd place, and actually got switched from 2nd place at the last second of the standings. It's Sinbob in 3rd place with Corky's Bar in South Haven. Definitely nice job getting into the top 3. But in 2nd place, it was Mikey Wins taking away his spot over at Steve-O's. And of course, the Twiking Zone champion this season was Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine, taking home 1st place.
Nicely done to our entire top 10. You guys did an amazing job competing all season long, and it is exciting to see what we could potentially see this upcoming season. But on the location side of things, the location that finished off in 10th place was Poppers in Virginia, a big-time location towards the end of the season. They definitely came out in a lot of these different standings. In 9th place, it sat with Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. 8th place was VFW Blaine. Then in the 300,000 point club in 7th place, it was Eagles Rochester. 6th place was Corner Bar in Goodhue, while our place on 3rd and Faribault got into 5th place. 4th place ended up being Steve-O's in Crystal. And then moving on to our top 3, they were all in separate point classes ending off this season. It was incredible. Total accomplishments were made and records were set. 3rd place was Corky's Bar in South Haven in the 500,000 point club. In the 600,000 point club in 2nd place, it was American Legion Fridley. And our number 1 location was VFW Spring Lake Park, hitting the 1 million point club, 1,026,000 points they ended off that season with. That is a record that has never been made before. That is incredible to see, and I'm hoping we can just continue to rise it.
Oh, 100%. So definitely good job to all those locations and players. You guys were going crazy in the Twiking Zone this past season. But as you guys know, we got a lot more than just bingo going on here at Pilot Games, because we have over 50 different charitable e-tab games we have. You can play any of them anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All of these games have small bets between 50 cents and $5 and awesome bonus and free play rounds too. So definitely check them out. Right now we're listening to Home on the Range. It's a really fun Minnesota themed one. Definitely check it out. Let us know what you think. It's one we listen to a good amount on the broadcast because it has some pretty fun music and theme stuff. So definitely check it out. But right after Twins Bingo from 12 to 1, we got the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition from 1 to 4 p.m. And starting things off, it's the minor jackpot. It's starting with a clean slate at 52 balls or less to win with $0. But it clicks up pretty fast, as we talked about earlier. Every $50, it will click up in ball count. But that major jackpot is at $5,373 and 52 balls or less to win. And that mega jackpot is at 25 grand and 43 balls.
It's going to be a great one. Hopefully you guys come out from that 1 to 4 span. But from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock, we're going to be back with you guys for a little bit of happy hour. It's going to be a lot of fun. And right at 4, you get that first chance at Lucky 4 Bingo that has over $21,655 on the line. You get a chance at that at 4 p.m. and then again at 6 o'clock. But right in the middle, you get 23 games of the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter. We're starting out the day with that minor clean slate, 52 balls or less. But as soon as you guys raise that over $100, it's going to be clicking up from 52 to 56. We talked about those rules earlier. It's every $100 increment. It's going to be increasing 4 balls, capping off at 64 balls once it hits $300. But that cash will continue to grow as you guys will take it home. We also have that major at $24,340, 43 balls or less. You definitely want to be trying to take that home today as well. We also have that mega on the line. It's already started to click up in cash amounts, which is super exciting to see, as well as ball count. It's at $102,917, 47 balls or less. You guys definitely want to come out and try your hand at the Jackpot Hunter $1 edition.
100%, but we do have those final standings from season 11 because it was a very tumultuous time for the Jackpot Hunter standings. It was craziness, and we got in 10th place starting off those crazy standings. Lars over at Anamia Vets Club. Up next, it was a two-way tie in 8th place between brother Nate over at Carboni's Pizza and Sports Bar in Burnsville and Kev over at the Deer Stand. In 7th place, it was Kimmy over at Double Wide. 5th place, it was a two-way tie between Two-Way Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar and Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. In 4th place, we had Crazy Kid over at VFW Columbia Heights. And in 3rd place, we had Not Lucky over at American Legion Fridley. 2nd place, it was Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue. Finishing not too far behind 1st place, Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue as well. Definitely some crazy stuff. That top 3 was doing crazy wonders for Corner Bar and Goodhue that season.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, even just the week previous before the season ended, Bull got a big jackpot, but he was under a different player name. So that is why he ended up in 2nd place. If he would have just stayed under that same name, we might have been seeing a different 1st place winner. But congratulations to Bobo. You absolutely earned it. This is your 2nd consecutive season of taking home the Jackpot Hunter trophy. Nicely done. And on the location side of things, we started off with a tie in 9th place, finishing off between Boulevard Tavern in West St. Paul, as well as American Legion Fridley. 8th place sits with Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd, while finishing off in 7th, it was the Tasty Pizza Hanger 45 in Hilltop. Then in 6th, it was Riverboat Depot in Sartell, where then Anamia Vets Club in Anamia sits in 5th place. 4th place ended up being Concordia Lanes in New Ulm, while our top 3 sat in all different point classes from each other as well. 3rd place was Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. 2nd place was VFW Spring Lake Park. And 1st place, Corner Bar in Goodhue. In that 400,000 point club, set a record for the Jackpot Hunter standings as well. Nicely done to all of those players and locations. And we got a lot of fun games for you guys to be trying your hand at and competing for this season as well.
100%. So, of course, right after our Jackpot Hunter stream from 4 to 6, we got those 2 games of Lucky 4 Bingo. And right after the second one, we got Skull Bingo to get into tonight. It's the $1 cards, and we usually run it from 6 to 10 p.m. But since there is that first edition of MegaSota Game Night tonight for Season 12, we will be running it from 6 to 6:40, and then afterwards from about 8:30 to 10. So those are going to be the 2 windows you can get a chance at these prizes, including the line prizes at $78.75 and 10 balls or less to start things off. That large frame jackpot is at $2,718 and 43 balls, and the coverall jackpot is at $69,450 and 50 balls or less to win.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And tonight is our first specialty night that's going to be interrupting that of Season 12. MegaSota Game Night gets kickstarted off at 6:40, like he said. And that way you guys will be playing all the way until about 8:30 when you guys will get to pick up Skull Bingo again. But in between that time slot, you guys will be hanging out with Tony and Nikki. And they're going to be giving out a ton of jackpots and PGL points to kickstart this season. And they even have their Jackpot Jungle coverall that is carrying on over from last season. It didn't go out. It's got over $20,000 on the line. 54 balls or less. You guys definitely want to come out tonight and try and win some of those PGL points to start your totals.
Oh, for sure. But tomorrow night, we got our very first Twins Wednesday happening and our second PGL night of Season 12. It's going to be going from 7 to 9 like it does every single Wednesday. And during that time, there's a lot of PGL games to be a part of, including some high and low tournament games, which are a personal favorite. So definitely check them out. They're a lot of fun. But after all those PGL games, we're capping the night off with a game of Jackpot Jungle. On that coverall jackpot and 52 balls or less to win, you could get $13,894. And this time around on Twins Wednesday, it's the 25-cent edition of the Jackpot Jungle.
Absolutely, and it's going to be a great time, so make sure you guys are coming out tonight and tomorrow to start those PGL point totals. But if you aren't signed up at PGL.world, you're not going to be awarded those PGL points, so make sure you go to PGL.world, sign up, and become a member of the Pilot Gambling League. You'll be able to compete for those points, have access to insider information like a monthly newsletter, and you want to do so soon because pretty soon we're going to be sending out information about what to expect at our annual event, PyCon. It is a great chance to get that information, when to know when you can register, get those tickets, and get ready because we're going to be coming to you guys in Minnesota pretty soon, and we want to see you guys there.
Oh, 100%. But we do have some brand new PGL members that we just introduced into the PGL.
We got a long list.
We do have a pretty long list. Definitely some awesome stuff. We'll get right into it, though,
yeah.
because it is quality and quantity this time around.
Yes.
But we're starting it off with Hunter Big Bad. Then we got Bruno. Then we got Big Roo, TM Randall, 8, Down to Earth in all caps, Hez, Winner PJ, Bingo PJ, okay. And then we got MJB, Shireen, Fozzie, 3515, Wazzy Bear, J-Man, Nessie 3, Jody, Kurt Jody, Ray Ray 169, Big Roy, Jerf Ray, Guffy, Jay Lenars, Double E, Jill Denise, and Embriana.
Absolutely.
Yes, awesome stuff. Definitely welcome to the PGL, you guys. Hopefully you're enjoying your brand new PGL accounts and, of course, getting ready for these upcoming first PGL nights happening tonight and tomorrow.
Absolutely. But we just finished off that Season 11 like we talked about, and so our final standings in the PGL side of things sit with Sloppy in 10th place. Mouse ended up coming in and finishing off in 9th. Wow. Nixon got pushed back to 8th on the final day as Sarah Honey rose to finish off in 7th. We had Bucks in 6th place, Brizo in 5th, Big Dog in 4th, Forget UD finished 3rd, Keith in 2nd, and our #1 champion is Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post.
Awesome stuff. Congrats to all of the winners of the top 10 in those standings. But in the location standings, we do got in 10th place LJ's in Miltona. 9th place was Neeson's Gaylord after being bumped up from 8th. Taking their spot in 8th place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud, able to move up at the last second. In 7th place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 6th place is VFW Northfield. 5th place is American Legion Cleveland. 4th place, we got Blashko's Embassy Bar in St. Peter. 3rd place is Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake. 2nd place is Billy's Rockford. And 1st place is Poppers in Virginia.
That is some exciting stuff, but it's a great time to stay in the know about all things Pilot Games. So if you want to be in the hub of all of that information, our Facebook page is the place to be. Give us a follow and a like, and you'll be able to keep up with all of our weekly bingo schedules and utilize that link tree that has direct links to all of our social media, streaming platforms, and all the locations that you can play Pilot Games.
Definitely some awesome stuff, but of course we do have a great player spotlight to get into. And as I mentioned earlier, the biggest jackpot from this past weekend, it was Slappy over at American Legion Fridley, and we are spotlighting that awesome prize and that awesome player. But when they won that jackpot, they were supporting a great charity as well, and that charity is the American Legion Post 303 in Fridley. Their mission statement is to enhance the well-being of America's veterans, their families, our military, and our communities by our devotion to mutual helpfulness.
Absolutely. Remember, in just 10 minutes, we're going to be back for some Twins Bingo. And remember, will you play Pilot Games? Your community wins. See you guys. guys, our favorite part of playing Pilot games with you guys is being able to give out some great jackpots to you guys each and every day. And just this past weekend, we had so many jackpots going out. It is a lot of fun seeing all that happen.
Yeah, we gave out a total of 579 jackpots during this season 12. Definitely a great ad from this weekend. And the first one to get a jackpot on Friday was Rooster69 over at the Riverboat Depot, who took home $733.
Nicely done. Next up on Friday, we had Guppy over at Shooters at Gibbon, taking home $5,312.
Then $672 went out to Maves over at Osage Bait and Tackle.
Next up, we had Mandel over at Clearwater Corners, taking home $684.
And then the final jackpot that went out on that Friday went out to 1234 over at VFW Osaki's, taking home $1,555.
Nicely done. Then Saturday got started off right with CBA over at Broadway Pizza Blaine, taking home $677.
Yeah, then we had Pruitt over at American Legion Lewiston, taking home $3,893.
Nicely done. Next up, we had Nick New over at Bullfrogs Uppsala, taking home $690.
Yeah, the final jackpot of that Saturday. And headed into that Sunday, we had all in the $1,000 mark jackpots on that Sunday. And first one went out to Roger Tammy over at the Log Cabin Bar, the largest jackpot of the weekend, and rightfully so at $38,048. Definitely a great prize for Roger Tammy.
Love to see that. But we also had Hosters over at Outtakes, taking home $7,278.
And then the final jackpot that went out this weekend went out to Slappy. No, not the final one. Second to final one. But we did have Slappy over at American Legion Fridley, taking home $2,079.
Nicely done. And then that final jackpot that went out on Sunday went out to Jess over at CC's Bar, who got to take home $2,651.
Well, definitely some great stuff there. So make sure you guys are coming out, playing a little bit of Pilot games, winning some great prizes. And remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
guys. We love our PGL nights. Make sure you guys are coming out for them and earning those PGL points to compete against each other in our top 10 standings.
Oh, yeah, and on the player side, in 10th place, we got Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill with 1,259,300 points. With 1,267,844 points in 9th place, we got Coco over at Jimmy's Food and Drink. 8th place is Sarah Honey at VFW Austin with 1,299,429 points. With 1,339,840 points in 7th place, we got Nixon at VFW Roseville. 6th place is Bucks over at Rustic Saloon with 1,438,500 points. With 1,594,480 points in 5th place, we got Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill. 8th place is Forget You D at VFW Austin with 1,717,190 points. In 3rd place, we got Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 1,742,925 points. With 2,272,330 points in 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford. And then the number 1 player with 2,726,000 points, 2,726,715 points to be exact.
Oh, yeah.
It's Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post. Absolutely killing it so far this season.
Absolutely, but on the location side of things, we start right off in 10th place with LJ's in Miltona. They sit with 4,946,730 points so far. 9th place sits with Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 5,209,164 points. But with 5,215,789 points in 8th place, it's the Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 7th place sits with Neeson's Gaylord with 5,303,850 points. Then VFW Northfield sits in 6th place with 5,555,980 points so far. But 5th place sits with American.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to the first game of Twins Bingo. We're about to get into it, only about 30 seconds left to get enrolled, so definitely do that and get a chance at that $2,724 jackpot. Definitely some crazy stuff going on in this game, but we do have some stuff to get into because we are live right now on Pilot TV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and on the Twitch app too. Our channel name on both of those places is MegaSota. So definitely go ahead and leave a comment. We love hearing from you guys, and we will send you out a little bit of Pilot Games luck. But I am one of your co-hosts, John, and this is the other co-host.
I am Jordy. You might have just seen us 10 minutes ago for that cup of joe, but we are back better than ever and getting these bingo games started off right. We are officially into Season 12, and we have some exciting locations that just got some brand new Pilot TVs in the last couple weeks. So if you're over at JJ's Bowl, Dugout and Grill Bethel, Patriot Lanes, Heartbreakers Bar and Grill, CY's Bar and Grill, River City Extreme, or even Huco's Bowling Center, those are the newest locations that got those Pilot TVs.
Awesome stuff. So definitely massive shout out to you guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying them and having a good time with those Pilot TVs. But we do have balls dropping on this game. We got the line prize and large M both at $3, and of course that huge jackpot right there, $2,718 in 52 balls or less to win.
Oh, yeah.
But, of course, we got some jackpots to get into.
Quite a few.
Quite a few. Yeah, we do have quite a few. I mean, for Friday we had, before we get into it, though, we do have Jules over at American Legion Fridley taking away the line prize. Nice job to you, Jules. But, I mean, Friday alone we had 5 jackpots go out, and we're already at 30 jackpots for the rolling week. And 15 of those are already for Season 12. It's some insane stuff. But starting off Friday, it was Chuck 2931 over at VFW Fergus Falls, winning $633. Then we had Tracy F over at Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl, winning $665. Nice job to Tracy. Then we had Lucky over at Castaway Cushing, taking away $698. Then we had Flail Bot 7 over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, winning $629. And then ending things off right on Friday, it was Conehead over at Mabel Liquor Store, winning $635. and 60 cents. Nice job to you, Conehead, and the rest of those winners on Friday.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we gave out our biggest jackpot on Saturday, though, so things did not slow down as the weekend progressed. Riding on Saturday, starting us off right, we had Why Not Me over at Beatles Bar and Grill, who got to take home $642. Next up, we had JJNC over at Stanley's, taking home $617. But before I go over those next winners, we have a winner of our own.
That's right. It's Pig over at American Legion Fridley, taking away that large M. Nice job to you, Pig.
Nicely done. We got 2 balls left before we're moving past this jackpot. We got Scrub Eye, our last season's champion, 3 balls away. It's looking like we're moving past it to a $4 must-go prize, though, but I do want to talk about the biggest jackpot winner of this past weekend. Also on Saturday, we had Slappy over at American Legion Fridley, getting to take home a whopping $3,773. Nicely done, Slappy. But we also had one more jackpot on Saturday, and it went out to Jen SSBGC over at Springbrook Golf Course, who got to take home $610.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to all you Saturday jackpot winners. But we do have a winner on this one. It's RTW and Pig. RTW is playing at VFW Spring Lake Park, and Pig is playing over at American Legion Fridley. Nice shout out to the 2 of you and the other winners on this game. But starting off Sunday, it was none other than Petunia for winning that jackpot over at Westwood Marina, and they took home $615. Definitely some awesome stuff. But up next, it was M. Dairy over at Beaver's Bottom Saloon, taking home $608. And then up next, it was Luther over at Sunset Cove Resort, winning $1,782. And then it was none other than G-Force over at Bourbon Room Cross Lake, taking away $767. And then ending off things on Sunday, it was Joni over at the Poor House of Clark's, winning $768. Nice job to Joni and the rest of those winners on Sunday.
Absolutely. Well, we had one final jackpot of this past weekend, and it happened just yesterday on the 4th. It got to take home $633, and that went out to Viddy over at Municipal Liquor Store Akeley. So definitely, guys, come out and try your hand at all the different games we have to offer if you want to try your hand and take home a jackpot yourself. A great way to do so is by checking out our latest eTab game, Later Gator. It's a lot of fun. They're awesome graphics, awesome music, and that Gator bait bonus round, you get to pick what bait you want to set out, wait for the biggest gator, and take home a huge prize. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you guys should definitely check it out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Check it out. Let us know what you think, because we love hearing your guys' feedback. But if you want to know when brand new games like that come out, and even when there's a big jackpot like this one on the line, give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. Search up Pilot Games and you will see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and a lot more than that too. You can also click the website link on Facebook to see our link tree. It has links to bar locations, other social medias, and a lot more than that too. So definitely check in on our social medias. We love hearing from you guys. And of course, if you guys can't find exactly what you're looking for on our social medias, like for, info and stuff like that, you can always message in and we will be more than happy to help you out with whatever you got going on.
Oh, absolutely. But you guys need to be sticking around each and every day at 11:30 a.m. It's when we start off Cup of Joe. It's where I get to bring on different bingo hosts with me, and we get to talk about where all the biggest shakeups happen in these standings, as well as all the big cash on the line. But if you guys missed that, we finished it just 10 minutes before we got on air with you guys here, but we're going to run through our schedule just so you guys can know what to anticipate for today. As you can see, we have over $2,719 on the line in this jackpot. We already had game number 1. We got 9 more rounds trying to give out this money for you guys in this next hour time, but right at 1 o'clock, that's when we jump into the 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Hunter. That's going to be going from all the way from 1 to 4 o'clock, and we have some great prizes on the line in there. That minor is starting out at $0, but it is already at 52 balls or less. As soon as that hits $50, it's going to be clicking up from 52 to 56. At $100, 56 to 60, and at $150, it'll cap off at a 64 ball count, but that cash will continue to grow. And then we have a major at $5,373, 52 balls or less, and that mega at $25,000, 43 balls or less.
Awesome stuff. So definitely come on out for that one. It's going to be a great time. But we do have balls dropping on this game. We got that must go, or both of them must goes for the line and the large M at $3. And then we have that jackpot at $2,739 on that coverall prize. You can win that in 52 balls or less. We already got loser Dave only one ball away over at VFW Spring Lake Park. And oh, he's swooping in and taking it. It's Red over at American Legion Fridley. Nice job to you, Red. Now we got players about 9 balls away, 7 balls away now. We got loser Dave, so watch out, everybody. But, of course, we got right after the 25-cent edition of Jackpot Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
We got our happy hour live stream from 4 to 6 p.m. During that time, we got 2 games of Lucky 4 Bingo, one happening right at 4 p.m. and one happening right at 6 p.m. And with the first and second one, you can always get a chance at $21,655. If you miss out on the first game and we don't win any of the jackpots, they all move on to the second game right at 6 p.m. But in between those 2 games of Lucky 4 Bingo, we have 23 games of Jackpot Hunter, the $1 edition. And during that time, you can get a chance at that minor jackpot. It's starting off the day fresh at $0, but it's at 52 balls or less to win to start. And every $100, it clicks up in ball count. So once it reaches $100, it will click up to 56 balls. $200 is 60 balls. And then, of course, it caps off at $300 or more at 64 balls or less to win. So definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun. But right after that, we got the major jackpot. What's really going to be highlighted right now, it's at $24,340 and 53 balls or less to win. That's right, 24 grand at better chances than this jackpot we got right here. It is some crazy stuff going on later tonight. But, of course, right after that major jackpot, we have the mega jackpot clicking up, too.
Oh, yeah.
It's at $102,000, or $102,917. Got to be exact with that one.
Oh, yeah.
It's at 47 balls or less to win, so definitely keep your eyes peeled for that mega jackpot because it is going to be clicking up very, very fast. It's a little bit of a slippery slope. But we do have a double winner. It's loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking away the large M and the coverall. Nice job to you, loser Dave.
Yeah, nicely done. I know you kind of got gypped on that line prize, so take home the double win, $8 going in your pocket, and carry that on over to round number 3, and hopefully we can give out this $2 grand for you guys. But after that round of Lucky 4 Bingo right at 6 p.m., we're going to be jumping into some Skull Bingo tonight. It goes from 6, and then it'll be going until about 6:40, and then about 8:30 to 10. We have our MegaSota game night tonight, so it is going to be interrupting. But while you guys are going to be playing that Skull Bingo sandwich, we got a line prize at $78.75, 10 balls or less. That large frame at $2,718, 43 balls or less. And this coverall prize that you guys definitely need to be coming out for, $69,450, 50 balls or less. I can't believe it hasn't gone out yet. You guys definitely want to be trying your hand at some Skull Bingo.
Oh, 100%. So definitely come out for that tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun with a lot of crazy prizes too. But we have a little bit of an interruption happening because it is, of course, the first MegaSota game night of this season 12 going on tonight. It starts at 6:40 like it does every single Tuesday. Got a lot of awesome PGL games happening tonight, including another chance at the Jackpot Hunter $1 edition.
Oh, yeah.
If we happen to leave off on any crazy prizes at the end of the night, like say that minor jackpot is at 64 balls or less to win, and we don't give it out in the happy hour broadcast, it will be moving on into that one game of Jackpot Hunter during MegaSota game night tonight, and you can get another chance at it. So definitely check it out. It's going to be some crazy stuff tonight. But at the end of the night, we got a game of Jackpot Jungle to end the night off right. And during that time, you can get a chance at the coverall jackpot. It's at 54 balls or less to win with $20,177 on the line. And that, of course, is with the $1 edition of the Jackpot Jungle.
Absolutely. But if you want to play the 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Jungle, Wednesday night is your time to come out. Interrupting Skull Bingo tomorrow night, it's going to be that Twins Wednesday, the first one of Season 12. Tonight and tomorrow are your first opportunities at winning those PGL points, so definitely come out. And if you're coming out tomorrow night, Ian and I will be back in the Twin studio, giving out a ton of jackpots and PGL points. And not to mention that 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Jungle we end our night off with. 52 balls or less, $13,800 on the line. Guys, definitely come out and try and earn some PGL points.
100%. So definitely for these first 2 nights of PGL, they are very important to take a look who's going to take a very early lead. But we do have a little bit of cool things to get into because we have our National Day list right in front of us. But before I do, we got about 30 seconds left to get enrolled into this game. And on this jackpot, we got $2,738 on the line and 52 balls or less to win. So definitely come on and get enrolled into this game. Do not want to miss out on a chance like that. But to start off our national days, since it is a Tuesday, it is a National State Day.
That's right.
And today we got National Hawaii Day. National Hawaii Day recognizes the 50th state to be granted statehood.
Yes, and I've looked up some really interesting, and they even call them unique facts about Hawaii. And so let's get right into it. And the first one is that surfing was actually invented in Hawaii.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, hundreds of years ago, in fact, there was a great deal of evidence that the modern sport of stand-up paddleboarding, which is immensely popular worldwide now, also originated here. Started by the Beach Boys at Waikiki decades ago, revived more recently by big wave surfers in Maui. They introduced it to the rest of the world.
That's really awesome stuff. That's really cool. But you can actually mail a coconut from Hawaii.
Really?
So apparently they mean just the coconut, not wrapped or boxed or anything. Just a big old coconut with an address on it. Interesting. So
Do they just put a sticker on it?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you might even be able to write it on there.
Write it right on there?
Probably. So one of the fun facts about Hawaii, you can pretty it up, paint pictures on it, make it a work of art, write a message on it, then mail it. Just make sure it's an older, dried out, unhusked coconut, or you might need an agricultural inspection before mailing it. Various stores and some hotels and restaurants sell coconuts that are actually already decorated like that and ready for mailing.
All right. We do have Swannies, though, at our place on third, taking away $2 on that line prize. We got $2 on that large M and $2,752 on that jackpot. That's really interesting. Okay, in Castaway, was it a coconut or a basketball that he made his friend?
I think it was a volleyball.
A volleyball?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, because I was going to make a joke that was like, you just get your Castaway friend mailed to you.
Hey,
but
yeah, that's
I couldn't remember
not
for
too bad of
sure.
a deal, to be honest.
No, I think that'd be pretty funny.
That's right. Any spherical object will do, I feel.
Oh, they're cute. They do put like little
That's cool.
paintings and stuff on there.
I was like, they call it like a coconut postcard.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun. I like that. That's a good idea.
Aw. Well, Maui's Mount Helicala is the largest dormant volcano in the world. Wow.
It's big. But we do got another winner, and it is still Swannies over at our place on third. Nice job to you, Swannies. I like the name, to be honest. It's a fun one. Fun
Yeah.
to say, too.
Swannies.
Swannies. Nice
Well,
job.
nicely done.
But we do only have about 6 balls left to get into this jackpot. And we got players 6 balls away, 5 balls away now. Swannies is in the lead. It's going to be some crazy stuff. 5 balls away still, but you were talking about their largest dormant volcano.
I am, but before I get into it, we did have Ian checking in. We're riding on Ian's wings today, and
That's
he
right.
said that it was, in fact, a volleyball in Castaway, but if
Yeah.
he could choose, he'd choose a watermelon.
Yeah, watermelon would be pretty cool.
I would
Yeah.
eat it. If
Yeah.
I was stranded on an island, I wouldn't choose to have a friend. I would choose to have food.
Very true. I would probably choose a basketball.
Basketball.
That's right. Because, I mean, what's one watermelon going to do for me? I'd probably
Yeah.
just, train and become, Kyrie level dribbles and just
On
go
sand?
insane. On sand, exactly.
Wow.
It'd just
That'd be impressive.
It'd be next level. But, of course, we do have this winner, Donald, over at Howling Dog Pub, taking away that coverall jackpot. Or not jackpot. Must-go prize, $4. Nice job to you, Donald.
Nicely done. That was game number 2. No, game number 3. We're about to begin enrolled in a game number 4 already.
Oh, a helmet? That would be a good one, too.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, 100%.
A watermelon helmet.
Oh, no, I like that. I
I've
like that.
seen actually clips of people making watermelon helmets and putting them on their dogs, and it
Really?
is so funny.
That's pretty fun. Food. Nice. You can also use it for food. Thank you,
Yes, you can. In fact, use a watermelon
Ian. That's right.
for
That's
food.
right. But of course, we are getting into this next
Oh,
game.
see, it's a helmet, food, and friend all in one.
True.
I
Well, that's a
see.
good point. You could
Fair
even
enough, fair enough.
you could make multiple little friends out of the watermelon
Yeah,
by
you could
carving
do-
them out
yeah.
of the yeah. I don't know if
even
that's ethical or anything, but I don't know.
I
don't
mean,
know. Making
I think
multiple friends out of
ethics-
one friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think ethics kind of go out the door when you're dormant on an island.
True. I guess, yeah, life is what you make it on that island. And if you can make multiple friends, then why not?
You're just talking to chunks of watermelon.
That's right.
It's okay.
That's right. It's okay. I don't think I don't think Harry will really care. That's why I named him.
Harry the watermelon.
Yeah, Harry the watermelon. That's right.
I mean, it would get pretty hairy if you use it as a helmet.
Oh, it would be. But yeah, no.
Oh, you would get so sticky. I'm thinking about this more, Ian. I don't know if I like this logic.
I don't know. I guess you could like scrape out. he's saying one friend or none.
Or none.
One or none over there. Okay, I can see that.
He's an all or nothing kind of guy.
Yeah, all in. I respect it. So he's just saying like, yeah, like he'll be my friend for a little bit, but then when I want the food, like he's out
the first to go.
He's the first to go. Okay, I can respect that. I would.
All right.
I would
Getting a little Lord of the Flies over
That's
here.
right. I would think of sacrificing myself for the watermelon, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd ever get to that point.
I mean, it depends on how long I've been on this island, I guess. Yeah. But of course, happy National Hawaii Day, everybody. We were talking about abandoned island. I don't even know if we got there from Hawaii.
One of our fun facts about Hawaii.
That's right. We'll do a couple more facts.
Okay, we'll go to our top fives.
That's right.
Okay. Well, I was talking about the largest dormant volcano, and that peak is at 10,023 feet. And the interior of the summit crater stretches about 7.5 by 2.5 miles. But most of this mountain lies beneath the ocean.
Wow.
That's really cool.
Oh, it's kind of like that Pixar short.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That one's so sad. I know it's not supposed to be sad, but lava, it's a cute one.
No, it is a cute one. But let's see. It says that they wear white pants after Labor Day. Let's see. Remember that old-fashioned rule your mom taught you about not wearing white after Labor Day?
She did.
Well, forget about it in Hawaii. White pants, white purses, white shoes, anything goes. Since the weather is warm year-round, we wear the same wardrobe for summer and winter. We do not dress seasonally. Interesting stuff.
I never really followed that rule.
No, I don't.
I wear a lot of neutrals. I'd be hard to cut out white from my wardrobe.
Very true.
All right. And the fifth and final fun fact is that Maui is home to a Frank Lloyd Wright design. It's the 74,000 square foot clubhouse that the King
Kamehameha.
Golf club nestled 750 feet above sea level against the West Maui Mountains in Waiapau, which is like central Maui. The famed architect originally conceived this idea in 1949 as a private home on a smaller scale, and at one point the design was intended to be home for Marilyn Monroe.
I think it might be Kamehameha.
Something like that.
Because Kamehameha is like Dragon Ball.
I was gonna say I thought I had heard that before, but we do
Goku
have
says that a lot.
Jim over at Old Piper in Blaine, taking home $5 on that line prize. We got $5 on that large M, $2,781 on that jackpot.
Lights are on and 3 gyms are home.
Yes.
Nice stuff. Good job, Jim. But of course, happy National Hawaii Day.
Zoom.
Oh, zoom. And that's actually cool, though. The Frank Lloyd Wright design, he's a really famous architect.
Oh, yeah.
That's really cool stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah, awesome stuff. Oh, this is another cool one. Hawaii is the only U.S. state with 2 official languages, and that makes sense. I mean, English and Hawaiian. So yeah, definitely pretty cool. And some locals actually like to think of Pidgin as an official language too. Oh, definitely pretty cool stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah, awesome. But of course, happy National Hawaii Day. It is a really good day, so definitely celebrate it well. But up next, we do have a different national day.
That's right, and it's National Bikini Day. Since July 5th, 1946, women have been hitting the beaches and poolsides in bikinis. National Bikini Day marks the anniversary of the invention of the revealing 2-piece bathing suit.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, National Bikini Day. That's
Yes.
definitely pretty cool stuff. What is, I don't know, what's like the coolest like design you've ever seen on like a bikini?
Oh, I don't know if I can necessarily the coolest design, but
Yeah.
I do have like a weird obsession with like surf brand bikinis just because
okay.
the material they use in like actual coastal bikini lines is so much different
Is it
than
like more comfy?
Yes, 100%. It's sturdier, it's more athletic built, it's a lot better than like mainland like Midwestern bikinis but the problem is top alone they sell tops and bottoms separate in bikini sets sometimes, especially in these surf brands, and they'll sell for $150-$200 for the top alone.
Oh my goodness.
For about 3 feet of fabric.
That's crazy. That doesn't
That
make
is
sense.
my only gripe about it. I love bikinis. I have a unhealthy obsession with buying them.
Yeah.
But They're just so expensive for no reason.
That's pretty expensive, man. I thought I was buying an expensive pair of swim shorts the other day. It was $25.
Yeah, no. Okay, before we go over this, we got Jim taking away that large M as well. $5 going out to you once again. And we got Jules at American Legion Fridley taking away that Musco prize. $7 going out to you in this game number 4.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to you winners this game. But yeah, that is. I didn't know they got to like $150 normal. Like I would have thought it was a Gucci.
Bikinis normal are like $200 to $300 from surf brands, and it's absolutely ridiculous. It's the most money I spend on clothing.
Yeah.
Like my shirts, my jeans, shoes, even all of that under $100 for sure.
Yeah.
But bikinis are just so expensive.
That is craziness. I knew that they were like expensive because you bought them one at a time.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that they could get that much money. That's pretty crazy.
Well, going along with National Hawaii Day, a brand that I am actually like really, really in love with bikinis, it's actually called Maji, and those are probably the coolest bikinis that I have seen.
Okay, so it's a Mount Maji kind of thing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but like the colors they use and the patterns are all super fun. These pictures aren't even going to do it justice, but they're like used and they all are locally sourced fabrics and stuff like that. So it's really cool. But once again, this top alone is $72, which is like one of the cheapest I've seen. And this isn't even Maji. They're expensive.
That's pretty crazy stuff. Well, hey, happy National Bikini Day, everybody. Maybe since it is National Bikini Day, you can try and hunt for some sales or something like that. That's pretty cool. Ian's just sending in nonsense. He's like, my favorite bikini is the Minion bikini.
I don't even know what that means.
It's just the like bikini with Minion on it.
With minions on it? I was picturing a minion in a bikini.
The Minion bikini. That's right. But of course, happy National Bikini Day, everybody. And I'm sure a Minion bikini would probably be pretty affordable. So
I'm sure.
Maybe check those out. But of course, happy National Bikini Day. Up next, we got National Graham Cracker Day.
I'm correct. He was talking about a minion in a bikini with the drool face.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I can also respect that, Ian. But of course, getting into National Graham Cracker Day, July 5th recognizes 1/3 of the s'more. It's National Graham Cracker Day. Hopefully you saved a few crackers if you were busy making s'mores over the Independence Day holiday.
I had a lot of graham crackers this past weekend. I won't even lie to you.
Really?
Yeah, even I made my mom, her birthday is actually on the 4th of July. It was just yesterday.
Nice.
And I made her a birthday kind of like dessert cake thing. But instead of like a real cake, it was layers of like a whipped cream cheese fluff that I had made.
Okay.
And I layered it with graham cracker, then the cream cheese spread, and then berries, and then kind of layered it like a berry lasagna.
Yeah.
And it was so tasty, and it made the graham cracker beautiful. It was great.
Nice.
My dad actually ate an entire box of graham crackers to himself this weekend.
Dude, no, I do that. I don't do it a whole ton anymore, but when I was in high school, like I would that was like my go-to. That was my go-to snack, like milk and graham crackers, and I would eat the whole box.
He actually just confessed to me over this past weekend as well that the reason we didn't have Teddy Grahams in the house when we were growing up is my mom always bought us Teddy Grahams, but we just always asked for them. We're like, we don't have them. My dad would take them as she would buy them and eat the entire box to himself.
God, that's hilarious.
I was like, you've got to be kidding me. We had to end up, she actually stopped buying them. She had made us kept them at our grandparents' house, so my dad couldn't get them.
My goodness, yeah, I can't even blame them, to be honest. They are yummy.
We used to get the chocolate ones, too.
Oh, no, the chocolate ones, that's
Game over.
Yeah, no, that is very true. But I know the Scooby snacks were really good, too.
Oh, yes.
They were really good.
Those were so cinnamony and, so good.
Yep. I always loved that they made those. Like, that made so much
yes.
sense to me that they were, like, graham cracker tasting.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, you can't give kids dog treats,
No,
so.
exactly. Apparently Shaggy can get them, though.
Yeah.
But, of course, we do have a winner. It's Steve-O over at Our Place on 3rd, taking away the line prize. Nice job to you, Steve-O. But, yeah, do you have any, like, different fun, like, recipes you'd like to do with graham crackers?
Well, that cake was the first time I had tried making that, and it was a huge success. Everyone had, like, seconds, and over half of it was gone with 6 people eating it.
Nice.
What else? I just saw marshmallows at the store that have chocolate in the center already.
I did see those.
Did you?
Yeah.
I almost picked them up.
I know I saw them, but like I was kind of worried that like it would just be kind of not good
like
chocolate.
because
Yeah.
it kind of looked like it was just like chocolate flavored marshmallow.
It did look like that. Yeah.
And so I wasn't 100% sold on it, but I thought it was super interesting.
It was actually like a creamy chocolate in there.
That'd be so
that
good,
would be
especially
crazy.
if it melted as you toasted it. Ooh, Steve-O getting the double win. Our place on third, taking home another $4 on that line prize. Nicely done. We got a nice little run up at this jackpot now.
Yeah, we do. We only got player 7 balls away, 6 balls away now. We got 3 players, Sack and Jack, Donald and Steve-O. All of them 6 balls. We got 5 balls away now. Things are getting pretty crazy. I'll let you guys do what you do. But of course, graham cracker recipes. I know graham cracker crust for pie.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
like my favorite. Definitely my
100%.
go-to. Let's see. Easy graham cracker desserts. Let's
All
take a
right.
look. We'll take a look at like 3 of them.
Okay.
All right. So first one off the bat, old-fashioned peanut butter balls.
Oh, do they kind of make it like a protein ball where instead of oats,
Yeah.
they use crushed up graham cracker?
That's such a good idea.
Wow.
So yeah, it's like a cake pop. But
That sounds so
before we
good.
get into it, that does sound good. We got Jim over at Old Piper in Blaine taking away the coverall. Nice
You're
job
on
to you,
fire
Jim.
today.
He is on fire. You're going pretty crazy. If it's 3 Jims or just one very excited Jim, good job to you. But of course, old-fashioned peanut butter balls looks pretty good to me.
Yeah.
It's let's see, kind of a cake pop kind of thing. Using graham cracker crumbs along with peanut butter and powdered sugar leaves them both creamy and slightly crunchy.
Wow.
Oh, it be as like little graham cracker.
That would
yeah.
be so good.
Yeah,
Little
that would be really good.
granules.
If you have the time, try forming the balls around half a chewy caramel and then sprinkle some sea salt on them once you've coated them in chocolate.
Wow.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Done.
Yeah, no, that's really
S'mores.
good. Oh, s'mores, yeah, of course. 4 different ways to make s'mores. Interesting. Okay,
Very cool.
let's see. Philadelphia 3-step cheese. That's kind of what you did a little bit.
Well, this is like
With
typically
with
cheesecake.
cheesecake, though, yeah.
Cheesecakes are typically made with a graham cracker crust, and so those are
Yeah.
a classic combo.
Yeah.
It was like a little. It was I mean, it was pretty much like a berry cheesecake lasagna.
Yeah, just like with more of like a
Like a no-bake,
creamy,
yeah.
like, you know what I mean, filling instead of like cheesecake.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, like, no,
pretty good.
You should make that sometime. I would
I
definitely
will.
be down. Like, because it sounds refreshing too.
It was, and it was super easy to make as well.
Yeah, no, that would be pretty cool. But of course, since the s'mores one was kind of like, okay, we all know that. We'll do one more.
Okay.
Easy graham cracker toffee.
I've actually had this before. This is one of my oh wait, I remembered another recipe as well. But my aunt, she would take graham crackers. She would take chocolate graham crackers to be specific.
Ooh,
and then
okay.
she would do the melted chocolate and let it harden. And then she would sprinkle almonds. She'd put crushed up Heath bars. She'd put pretty much anything the kids wanted, Oreo crumbles, anything like that. And it'd be a little like bark to eat.
Oh, I like that. No, I really like bark and, brittle and
Oh, yeah.
toffee, all that sort of stuff. But what was the other recipe you thought of?
My grandma actually would take the chocolate graham cracker and put peanut butter and white chocolate chips on it and just eat it like that.
Oh, yeah, no, that's good.
So good.
That's 100% good. Even like pop it in the microwave for like a second or something just to get the chocolate a little soft.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be 100% good. So definitely some good stuff happening on National Graham Cracker Day. Have a good one, everybody, and maybe get some for yourself once you get home. But we do only have about a minute left to get enrolled into this next game. We got that jackpot over $2,800 and 52 balls or less to win. And for this next National Day, this one is a great one as well.
Oh, yeah, it is National Apple Turnover Day. Enjoy a sweet individual pie on July 5th. It's precisely what National Apple Turnover Day is all about.
Oh.
I mean, and these are super accessible. I mean, you can just go to your McDonald's and get an apple turnover
Oh,
as well.
Exactly, yeah.
So-
And they're yummy, to be honest.
yeah.
No, they're good.
I don't think I've ever gotten the one from McDonald's, but I definitely love a good apple turnover. I love cherry turnovers, really any.
Yeah, no, really.
Any of them.
No, exactly. I like the whenever they're made in the little calzone package.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
the best like that.
So good. Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. What is there like a really cool like creative apple turnover like that you could think of like, or is it just kind of one of those like?
They're pretty. The recipe has been tried and true since like the 50s.
Exactly.
But
I feel like it's one of those things like if you change it at all, it just becomes a different thing.
because I mean, some people do those crystallized like rock sugar on top, where it's those big granulated sugar, and then they also have it with icing. So those are like the two variations that I know of, and it kind
Yeah.
of just depends on what you get, because like those
Kinda
little
like a toaster
mini one.
strudel.
Yeah, those like little mini ones that you get at the store that are cherry filled, come with the rock sugar on top. Whereas like you go to what's that? Arby's has turnovers and they
Ooh.
have icing drizzled on top. So
Oh, okay. I don't
really
think I've
just
ever had one
depends.
from Arby's before.
I haven't either, but it's always caught my eye on the menu.
Oh, yeah, definitely some cool stuff. So maybe take today, try out some recipes you haven't before from some different restaurants. Definitely a good way to do it. But we do have a winner. It's VFW Vice over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking away the Lion Prize. Nice job to you. But happy National Apple Turnover Day, everybody. It's definitely a really good one to celebrate. But for this next one, we got National Workaholics Day. This day reminds us to balance our work and home life because work isn't everything. Do you come in early, skip your lunch, and stay late, or know someone who does? This day is dedicated to the people who fit that description. Of course, the workaholics.
I cannot say that I'm a workaholic.
Yeah, I'm probably not too much of a workaholic either. But
I'll get in days where I feel very motivated, and
yeah.
I'll definitely go out of my way and stay later. I'll come in early, things of that sort. But
Yeah.
it's definitely not on an everyday basis.
No, because you got a good balance.
Exactly.
It's a good thing. But also, being a workaholic doesn't mean that's a bad thing either,
No.
to be honest. Just means you have a really good sense of determination and drive, which
and
is
your work ethic.
very admirable.
A lot
Yeah.
of people struggle with their work ethic.
Very true, very true. So definitely good day, happy National Workaholic Day, but maybe take a day and just relax a little bit.
Absolutely, especially the day after the 4th. I mean, sit back,
Exactly.
relax.
Come on now. So definitely some good stuff going on. We still got the large M and the coverall available. You can still get that jackpot in 52 balls or less to win. And we got players 2 balls away, 1 ball away from that large M. But we got a little bit of Twins news to get into. We are 46-37 on the season, and Luis Reyes had 3 hits, including a tie-breaking RBI single in Minnesota's 4-run 10th inning. And the Twins beat the Chicago White Sox on 6-3 on Monday night. But we do have a winner. It's Tan over at Third Rail Bar and Grill over at Big Lake, taking away that large M. Nice job to you, Tan. And we got players 1 ball away already. But of course, as you guys know, Luis Reyes, his leadoff grounder against Joe Kelly drove in pinch runner Gilberto Celestino. Jorge Polanco added a sacrifice fly, and Alex Kirilloff made it 6-2 with a 2-run single. But we got Timmy over at Danny's dugout taking away the coverall prize. Nice job to all of our winners on this game.
Game number 6 already. We're getting enrolled in a game number 7.
Awesome stuff. So definitely get enrolled, try and get another chance at this jackpot. But as you guys know, we do have another game happening today with the Twins. It is going to be at 7:10 p.m. for you guys against the White Sox, and they're playing at Chicago. So definitely throw in a little bit of your digital support. You can do so by playing the eTab game we teamed up with them for, actually. It's called Twins Win. So definitely play it today. You can play it wherever Pilot games are played. It's a lot of fun. Even let us know what you think about it because we love hearing your feedback. But we do have a little bit of cool, good news.
We are back to number 1 in the AL Central. That is super exciting to see. I was a little worried about it after our Guardian series, but we are back better than ever, and hopefully we can just keep dominating these White Sox tonight at 7:10 for you guys.
100%. And honestly, the Guardians have had not a very good run of games because they are at 40-38 now compared to our 46-37. So we have 6 more wins than them, 1 less loss, which is craziness.
Keep it that way.
100%. So definitely good job to the Twins. Hopefully they can keep that going. I'm gonna check and make sure there's no breaking news with the Twins right now. Just to make sure we're not missing out on anything. But let's see. They're just talking about the triple play. Oh wait, Byron Buxton, is it first in history? The first 8-5 triple play in MLB history versus the White Sox.
Wow.
Definitely some crazy stuff. Wow.
First time ever done.
Hey, Byron Buxton is just historically great player, so I am not surprised at all. But, of course, good job to our Twins just having a nice run of games recently.
Absolutely.
But we only got about a minute left to get into this game. And, of course, as you guys know, we are earning points right now for these games for Season 12. You guys can earn points for the Twiking Zone standings every day from 12 to 1 p.m. during Twins Bingo or the other half of the year when it's Vikings Bingo. But we do have the final standings from last season.
That's right. These are the final top 10s from season 11. And finishing off in 10th place, we had Bryzo at the Atomic Star Tavern, who sat with 124,000 points. But with 134,000 points, finishing off in 9th place, it was S&S over at Route 47 Pub and Grub. 7th place actually finished out in a tie between longtime players Bobo at Corner Bar in Goodhue and Yo-Yo over at Red Goat. They both sat with 147,000. 6th place ended up being GTZ at the Midi with 179,000. 5th place ended up being Lucky Tim at Whitefront Saloon with 196,000. Nan over at Corky's Bar in South Haven finished in 4th over there, was sitting with 211,000 points so far. Then getting pushed back on just the final days. 3rd place now is Sinbob over at Corky's Bar in South Haven, who finished with 231,000 points. The player that moved up, though, just in the nick of time, it was Mikey Wins over at Stevo's, finishing off in 2nd place, who sits with 241,000 points. But our number 1 player coming in first, it was Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine, sitting with 334,000 points.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to all of our players in the top 10. You guys have been going crazy, especially that past season. And, of course, a great job to Scrub Eye, the champion of our Twiking Zones. But we do have balls dropping on this game. We got that line prize at $7. We got the large M at $7 too, and that jackpot's looking pretty good at $2,800 and 52 balls or less to win. But we do have some locations to get into for those final standings. Starting it off in 10th place is Poppers in Virginia. But we do have a winner.
That's right. We got Big D over at Cozy's Tavern, West Side at Purple Goose, as well as Tan over at Third Rail Bar and Grill, RTW at VFW Spring Lake Park, and Sinbub over at Corky's Bar in South Haven. All of you guys are splitting up $7 on that line prize.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to you winners on that one.
The whole heap of ya.
Oh, that's right. The whole dog pile of you guys. But, of course, in 10th place, Poppers in Virginia. 9th place, it is Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards. 8th place, it was VFW Blaine. But getting into the 300,000 point club, we have in 7th place Eagles Rochester. 6th place is Corner Bar in Goodhue. 5th place is our place on 3rd and Faribault. 4th place is Steve-O's in Crystal. And 3rd place is Corky's Bar in South Haven. 2nd place is American Legion Fridley. And 1st place is VFW Spring Lake Park. But just saying that doesn't really enunciate how crazy the point totals are.
Doesn't do it justice.
Because 10th through 8th is all in the 200,000 point club. Pretty impressive. They get into the top 10. 7th to 4th is in the 300,000 point club. They're all good enough to have probably won last season for the Twiking Zone. But in 3rd place, you get in the 500,000 point club, over 500,000 points. 2nd place was over 600,000 points, and that is insanity. That would have been record-breaking if it wasn't for 1st place. VFW Spring Lake Park took home 1,026,000 points, just shattering last season's record. Great job to VFW Spring Lake Park.
Yeah, we do have Big D over at Cozy's Tavern, taking home $7 on that large M. We moved past that jackpot, so we got $10 on that must-go prize now, and a bunch of players 2 balls away. But right now, we're listening to a little bit of Rock and Gold. It's an awesome E-Tab game that you guys can choose to play at any time. But before I go more into that, we got Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's, taking away $10 on that must-go prize. Nicely done to all of our winners in game number 7. Nicely done. But as I was saying, we're listening to Rock and Gold. You guys should definitely check out that E-Tab.
Awesome stuff. But of course, great job to all those locations and players. You guys are doing some great stuff. But we do have a little bit of more things to get into. Because as you guys know, Rock and Gold, what we're listening to right now, you guys can play that, or you can play one of the over 50 different charitable E-Tab games
That's
we
right.
got going on. Play any of them anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All of those games with small bets between 50 cents and $5, and awesome bonus and free play rounds as well. But we are starting to get enrolled into this next game in a couple seconds here.
Yeah, is this game number 9 now?
I think
Game number 8.
Yeah,
game number 8.
Yeah.
All right. We got
Yeah.
3 more rounds trying to give out this jackpot over $2,864. Hopefully we can do so, but if not, you guys will have plenty of opportunities through the rest of the week. But we do want to talk about some of the things that happened on this day in music history. And starting out today in 1966, Chandler of the Animals sees Jimi Hendrix perform at the Cafe Wha in New York. Chandler goes on to become Jimmy's manager and takes him to London, where the Jimi Hendrix Experience forms.
Yeah, it's some awesome stuff. Really, really cool stuff. I mean, Jimi Hendrix, any day in history is definitely a good one for Jimi Hendrix.
Very cool.
But of course, next up in 2004 on this day in history, we got on the 50th anniversary of the day he recorded the song, Elvis Presley's first single, That's All Right, is re-released. In the UK, it's an instant hit, going to number 3, 50 years after the fact.
All right. Well, I mean, Elvis is known to make a comeback. Look at him right now.
Very true. Very true. Yep, 100%. But of course, have you seen? Is that movie out right now?
The movie is out, and I've heard really, really good reviews so far.
Really?
I honestly was not that interested in seeing it.
Yeah.
But people are saying it's all they can think about since seeing it.
Really? Okay, that's interesting. I
I
don't
think
know.
it also might be females who have a crush on Austin Butler.
Interesting.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably see it at some point. I'll probably just wait till it gets out of theaters.
Yeah, I'll probably wait until it gets on HBO Max like
Yeah.
everything else. But of course, we do only have about 30 seconds left to get into this next game, so definitely get into it. It is our third to last game of the broadcast. But of course, we do have our very first night of PGL happening tonight for Season 12. So if you guys want to get onto those PGL standings and start earning points like all the other crazy players in there, you got to sign up at pgl.world to become a member of our league. PGL members compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great stuff in it, including upcoming PyCon info. So definitely stay tuned. You guys want to hear about that upcoming PyCon stuff because, I mean, last year it was awesome.
fun.
It was so great. We had Willie Nelson in there. We had some great speakers, some great food as well, and a lot of good drinks going
we
around
had famous
too.
Dave himself there.
That's right. It was insane. I didn't even know he was a real dude. It was
I know.
awesome. I was like, famous Dave?
Yeah.
It was like meeting whatchamacallit. I don't even know. Like the Green Giant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or
It was
if Willy
like-
Wonka was real.
Yeah, exactly. He was like this mythical creature to me, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like this is
Yeah.
like one of my dreams.
It's a really cool experience.
That's
So you
right.
guys definitely want to sign up at pgl.world to make sure you guys can get that information. As soon as we're going to be sending out that information, it's going to be a lot of fun, as well as you get to use that direct sign-on to download the Player Connect app as well. But before we go over all the new players who just signed up, we got a winner.
That's right. It's Big D over at Kazi's Tavern taking away the line prize. Nice job to you.
Nicely done. But a couple of those players who just signed up were Hunter Big Bad, Bruno, Big Roo, TM Randall 8, Down to Earth in all caps, Hez, Winner PJ, Bingo PJ, MJB, Shireen, Fozzie 3515, Wozy Bear, J Man, Nezzy 3, Jody, Kurt Jody, Ray Ray 169, Big Roy, Jerfrey, Guffy, as well as Jay Lanners, Double E, Jill Denise, and Embriana.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to all the players joining up with that brand new PGL accounts. Hopefully you guys are enjoying them. Definitely check out all the different benefits you guys get now with the Player Connect app.
Oh, yeah.
Being able to get that monthly newsletter as well. And, of course, being able to accumulate those points and be up there with the big kids on those PGL standings. And we actually have those final standings to get into because you guys are starting off the official standings for Season 12 tonight with that first MegaSota game night happening.
That's right. And starting off on our player side of things, in 10th place, it ended up being Sloppy at Malone's Bar and Grill, who finished with 1,308,000. 9th place ended up being Mouse over at Poppers with 1,328,000. 8th place ended up getting pushed back on the final day. Nixon over at VFW Roseville sits with 1,408,000. Sarah Honey was able to get enough PGO points right in the nick of time, moving up to 7th place over at VFW Austin, sitting with 1,421,000. 6th place ended up being Bucks at Rustic Rustic Saloon with $1,438,000. But before I go into our top fives, we got a winner.
That's right. It's Kirby over at American Legion Fridley taking away the large M. Nice job to you, Kirby.
Nicely done. We moved past that jackpot. We got $10 on that coverall now. But into our top fives is finishing off in fifth. It was Brizo at the Underground Bar and Grill with $1,643,000. Fourth place ended up being Big Dog at Rustic Saloon with $1,742,000. Forget UD finished strong in third at VFW Austin with $1,876,000. Second place ended up being Keith at Billy's Rockford with $2,272,000. And our number one player was Bam Bam at Stewartville Legion Post, finishing off with $2,789,000.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to all of those players in the top tens. Of course, our champion, Bam Bam. But we do have a winner. It is a legendary Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park. Nice job to you, Loser Dave. Not so much of a loser today. You've been winning quite a lot.
Absolutely.
But of course, nice job. But we do have some location standings to get into. And these locations have been going crazy this whole last season. Starting it off in 10th place is LJ's in Miltona. 9th place is Neeson's in Gaylord, actually dropping from 8th place to 9th place. Taking their spot in 8th place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud. 7th place, it was Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 6th place was VFW Northfield. In 5th place, we had American Legion Cleveland. And now getting into the 6 million point club, also about 1 million points ahead of 5th place. In 4th place, we got Blashkill's Embassy Bar in St. Peter. In 3rd place, we got Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake. And in 2nd place, jumping 2 point clubs ahead into the 8 million point club, it's Billy's Rockford. And in 1st place, finishing strong on the season, it was Poppers in Virginia, quickly becoming the champions of Season 11.
Yeah, that was really exciting to see. I cannot wait to see what happens in the Season 12. So make sure you guys are coming out tonight for MegaSota Game Night and tomorrow for Twins Wednesday for your first opportunities at earning those PGL points. But like we already mentioned, make sure you guys are signed up at pgl.world if you want to compete.
Oh, yeah, 100%. A lot of awesome stuff going on with those PGL accounts. But we do only have 1 minute left to get enrolled into this next game. $2,900 on that jackpot, available in 52 balls or less to win. Definitely get enrolled. You do not want to miss out on a chance at that one. But we got a couple prospects the Wild could be selecting at 19th overall in the first round during the draft coming up.
All right.
And some pretty interesting stuff going on. It looks like we got a defenseman, Denton Matejchuk. He's been described in almost everything written about him as an electric blue liner that has this arching desire to be involved in every play. This season for the WHL's Moose Jaw Warriors, it felt like he had possession of the puck almost every other second while he was on the ice, driving play at both ends of the ice and being the most active of active defensemen. That's pretty awesome stuff, hey?
Next up, they're looking at Danila Yurov. With an ongoing uncertainty surrounding Russian players being able to actually leave the country, especially considering the Philadelphia Flyers goaltender prospect Ivan Tedal, I don't know.
Fedotov?
Fedotov?
Fedotov, probably.
Yeah, was recently detained for trying to do exactly that. Some rumors and reports say that the NHL clubs are cautious about drafting Russian prospects in the draft are starting to get louder and louder. There is no end rally or really in sight, and if some teams don't want to go through the international hassle of getting a young player to come to North America, they might just opt to go for a safer route and select a non-Russian player.
Interesting stuff. You know, that actually has a lot of implications, on where these talents are going to be drafted. So, I mean, you could have a Russian player being number one, like best player, but, what if he falls to 19th kind of thing? So it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, if we would like to take that,
Gamble.
That gamble, then it could pay off later if they're not, able to come right away. So definitely interesting stuff right there. Just a couple different prospects that the Wild have been looking at and that they could possibly select at 19th overall.
Very cool.
But as you guys know, we here at Pilot Games have teamed up with the Minnesota Wild. You can play the E-Tab game, Let's Go Wild, today at your favorite Minnesota bar. So definitely check it out. Let us know what you think. We love hearing your feedback on all those things. but we do have a winner on this one.
That's right. Tan over at Third Rail Bar and Grill is taking away that line prize of $7. We got $7 on that large M and $2,950 on this coverall jackpot in this game number 9. But we do have a fishing report for you guys if you want to go over a couple hot tidbits for
Yeah,
them.
100%. Looks like walleye anglers were having some mixed results as mayflies began to hatch. Let's see, they're finding walleye 6 to 9 feet of water when using a slip bobber and a leech, and now on the sunken islands in 15 to 25 feet of water, my bad, when pulling a Lindy rig tipped with a crawler. But the highlight is the smallmouth bass fishing has been outstanding for just about everyone targeting them. So definitely keep that in mind when you're going out. Rainbow trout and brown trout have also been pretty active. They've been catching both when using crawlers floated off the bottom or fished about 10 to 15 feet under a bobber. But due to the mayfly hatch, keep that in mind. It's pretty important. Dry flies have been very effective for rainbow trout during evening hours.
All right. Well, that is a great fishing report. I know you guys are going to be out in the water as many times as possible for you guys, but we want to have you guys having fun with us at Pilot Games, and we want to see you guys having fun. So send in all those amazing player pictures, whether you're holding up your favorite E-Tab game, a big jackpot you win, or just your best buddies around you. We want to see you having a blast, so you can send all those amazing player pictures into us on on our Facebook page, directly on your social medias with the hashtag Pilot Games, or by emailing them us to jackpots@pilotgames.com.
Oh, 100%, but we do have a winner. It's RTW over VFW Spring Lake Park taking away that large M, and we got players 2 balls away. But of course, you guys know we team up with our Vikings, and they are awesome. We teamed up with them for the E-Tab game, Vikings Victory. You can pick out a letter in the skull bonus, win some big prizes. And I'm going to look up just to make sure there's no breaking news with our Vikings going on. It just looks like we're gearing up for the preseason and just kind of taking a look at any crazy things that we could add at the end of the offseason. But we do have a couple winners. We got Chris over at Steak America, DBA Rax, and Jim over at Old Piper Inn and Blaine. Nice job to you 3 taking away that coverall prize.
Yeah, nicely done. That was game number 9. We're about to be enrolled in our final game of this Twins Bingo. We're going to go over our top 5 final standings in the Jackpot Hunter standings of Season 11 for you guys.
That's right. Starting it off, 5th place, 2-way tie between 2A Grill over at Jimmy G's Bar and Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. 4th place was Crazy Kid over at VFW Columbia Heights. In the top 3, we had Not Lucky over at American Legion Fridley. 2nd place, Bowl over Corner Bar and Goodhue. And 1st, the champion, Bobo over Corner Bar and Goodhue, now champion 2 seasons in a row.
Definitely the one to look out for this next coming season. But on the location side of things, finishing off in 5th place, it was Anamia Vets Club. 4th place was Concordia Lanes in New Ulm, while we had Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards finishing 3rd. 2nd place ended up being VFW Spring Lake Park, and in 1st place, we had Corner Bar in Goodhue, absolutely dominating these standings.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to both the champions, Bobo and Corner Bar in Goodhue.
And the location he was playing at.
That's right. So, a little bit of effect on that. Nice job to you guys. And, of course, nice job to the rest of the top 10s, too. But we do have a little bit of celebrity birthdays to get into.
We have some big ones in this list.
We'll run through them really quick. Starting it off in 1810, P.T. Barnum. He was a showman, remembered for promoting celebrated hoaxes and founding the Barnum and Bailey Circus with James Anthony Bailey.
Definitely. I might have to watch The Greatest Showman tonight.
Oh, yeah. That was that was what that was about. I've never seen that.
It's so good. Oh,
yeah,
my gosh.
I've heard great
It's so
things.
good. It's so good. That's all I can say.
Maybe Reagan and I
Go
will have
watch
to watch it. Yeah,
it's
Hugh
Hugh Jackman as P.T. Barnum.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, next up in 1936, Shirley Knight was born, the American actress. She was in the original Endless Love as well as in Desperate Housewives.
Oh, that's awesome. Happy birthday, Shirley Knight. 1951, we got Huey Lewis, a singer known for being with, Huey Lewis in the news.
Just Huey Lewis, yeah.
That's right, in addition to writing or co-writing many of the band's songs.
Absolutely. Next up in 1954, we got Jimmy Crespo, the American guitarist known for his work with Aerosmith.
Oh, that's pretty awesome stuff. Happy birthday to Jimmy Crespo. In 1968, we got Susan Wojcicki. Yeah, American businesswoman and CEO of YouTube. The most important woman in advertisement, person in advertising. That's pretty awesome. I mean, that makes sense. YouTube's pretty huge.
Absolutely. Well,
So,
happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Susan.
Next up, in 1985, we got Megan Rapinoe. She is an American pro soccer player. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. She's She's the American co-captain of the team.
Yeah, I think that was right. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, she's one of the greatest. Women soccer players. Probably, honestly, one of the greatest American soccer players ever.
Really?
Yeah, she's one. Oh man, I don't even know. I can't get into it right now. We're on the last game, but she won, I think, Olympic gold recently, and she has a lot more on her resume as well.
Very cool.
Yeah, really, really cool stuff. Happy birthday to Megan Rapinoe. But born in 1996, we got Dolly the sheep, which was the first mammal to be cloned from an adult cell.
I did know this.
That's right. Sorry.
That is crazy. In
Happy birthday,
1996.
That's pretty
well,
cool.
Happy birthday to all of our celebrity birthdays. And if it's your birthday out there, happy birthday to you as well. We are in our final game of Twins Bingo for today. We got $7 on that line in large M and $2,988 on that jackpot.
Awesome stuff, but we're going to go through the top 5 of the Twiking Zone standings. Starting it off in 5th place is Lucky Tim over at Whitefront Saloon. Congrats. 4th place is Nan over at Corky's Bar, South Haven. 3rd place was Sin Bob over at Corky's Bar as well. 2nd place is Mikey Wins over at Sevo's. And 1st place, Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine the Champion.
Yeah, but we got a winner.
That's right. It's Tickle Me over at Friggard's Bar taking away the line prize. Nice job, Tickle Me.
Nicely done. But the top 5s in our location standings start off with our place on 3rd, finishing in 5th. 4th place was Steve-O's and Crystal, while Corky's Bar in South Haven finished 3rd. American Legion Fridley was in 2nd, and our number 1 location, hitting the 1 million point club, blazing a record that's never been seen before in the Twiking Zone. VFW Spring Lake Park finished with 1,026,000.
That was some crazy stuff. Congrats to the champion, and of course, congrats to Scrub Eye, the player champion. You guys have been doing great that season. But for the Jackpot Hunter standings, we got, we already went through that second
Yes,
time.
we did.
That's right. So we got a little this day in history to get into really quick because we got a little bit of time.
Absolutely.
In the East End of London, revivalist preacher William Booth and his wife Catherine established the Christian Mission, later known as the Salvation Army.
Wow.
But we do have a winner.
That's right. Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley is taking away $7 on that large M.
Awesome stuff. Nice job, Scrub Eye, the champion.
Got a huge run up at this jackpot.
That's right. But determined to wage war against the evils of poverty and religious indifference with military efficiency, Booth modeled his Methodist sect after the British Army, labeling uniformed ministers as officers and new members as recruits.
Wow, that's how they got deemed those terms?
Yeah, I guess so. That's pretty.
Wow.
That's pretty crazy stuff. Well, no, I think he's just kind of making them just the kind of more militarized sector of stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting stuff. I don't know exactly how good of an idea it is, but hey, pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, William Booth on this day in history,
Absolutely.
militarizing this church.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But we did end up moving past that jackpot. We got $11 on that Musco prize. Swanee's 1 ball away, but we want to talk about a huge jackpot winner. In fact, the biggest jackpot winner of this past weekend and the charity they supported while playing.
Oh, 100%. But we do have our last winner, Loser Dave Loser Dave and friend over at, we got Loser Dave over via VFW Spring Lake Park, if I can speak correctly. Oh, my goodness. And Misty over at Molly's on Madison. Nice job, you two, winning that coverall.
Nicely done to all of our winners in these Twins Bingo games we've been playing with you. But over this past weekend, Slappy ended up taking home a huge jackpot of $3,773 while playing at American Legion Fridley. While playing at that location, as well as all the other players that at that spot, they support the American Legion Post 303 Fridley, whose mission is to enhance the well-being of Americans' veterans, their families, our military, and our communities by our devotion to mutual helpfulness.
That's some awesome stuff, and it always just leads us right around to whenever you guys play pilot games, your community wins. Have a nice rest of your day, everybody. We'll see you at the Happy Hour Bingo.
See ya. love our PGL nights. Make sure you guys are coming out for them and earning those PGL points to compete against each other in our top 10 standings.
Oh yeah, and on the player side, in 10th place, we got Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill with 1,259,300 points. With 1,267,844 points in 9th place, we got Coco over at Jimmy's Food and Drink. 8th place is Sarah Honey at VFW Austin with 1,299,429 points. With 1,339,840 points in 7th place, we got Nixon at VFW Roseville. 6th place is Bucks over at Rustic Saloon with 1,438,500 points. With 1,594,480 points in 5th place, we got Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill. 8th place is Forget You D at VFW Austin with 1,717,190 points. In 3rd place, we got Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 1,742,925 points. With 2,272,330 points in 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford. And then the number 1 player with 2,726,000 points, 2,726,715 points to be exact.
Oh, yeah.
It's Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post, absolutely killing it so far this season.
Absolutely, but on the location side of things, we start right off in 10th place with LJ's in Miltona. They sit with 4,946,730 points so far. 9th place sits with Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 5,209,164 points. But with 5,215,789 points in 8th place, it's the Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 7th place sits with Neeson's Gaylord with 5,303,850 points. Then VFW Northfield sits in 6th place with 5,555,980 points so far. But 5th place sits with American Legion Cleveland with 5,970,509 points so far. 4th place sits with Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 6,895,085 points. 3rd Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake sits in 3rd with 6,933,459 points. 2nd place is Billy's Rockford sitting with 8,111,789 points, while Poppers in Virginia is our number 1 location right now, sitting with 8,419,437 points.
Yeah, definitely some great point totals out there, and it couldn't be a better time with the end of Season 11 coming to a close.
That's right.
During this upcoming week. You definitely need to get signed up at PGL.world if you want to compete for a top 10 spot in this upcoming Season 12. It should be a lot of fun, so hopefully we see you out there.